So when you gargle your mouth with these things, it helps it helps generally with bad breath. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. It helps with germs. Do you get? All those food you consume, you keep your mouth shut, you consume foods, it builds up to everything that is causing your mouth to smell. Yes, those things cause your mouth to smell. So when you gargle, you wash inside of your throat, you gargle, make sure this thing you're feeling it everywhere, and then it helps reduce bad breath. So let's move to the next one now. To your tongue. So many of you that I know, even adults that I know, still brush without cleaning their tongue. You can as well, don't get me wrong, this is a tongue scraper. You can as well use your own toothbrush to scrub your tongue like your life depends on it. Before I got to know about tongue scraper, I used to use brush to scrub my tongue, scrub it till. See, there's nothing really bad about taking your time to scrub, to brush your teeth, to take care of your teeth. If you know me, people who have been around me, they complain a lot that I spend too much time brushing my teeth, taking care of my teeth generally. Because if you don't take time, if you're somebody that leaves your house every morning, come back in the evening, if you don't take your time to do these things in the morning, along the line your mouth will smell. They are going to be like white coatish stuff coated on your tongue, and that thing can smell a whole lot. So in the morning, the way you brush and layer up all these things will determine how fresh your mouth will be in the evening. I don't know if I'm making sense. So if you can buy this is actually very soft. There's a one I have, but it's not here with me. It's the metal one that you use, and then that's how you do it to scrub your tongue. This part you use it to scrub out the tongue. The the whitish stuff on your tongue, you use it to scrape it out. Those things, if you leave it on your tongue, it causes your mouth to smell. I don't know if it makes sense. Please, I'm not saying your mouth must be perfectly your tongue must be perfectly red. To me, my tongue is not always red like that, but you will not find those white things in excess on my tongue. Make sure you scrub your tongue. The goal is to make your tongue red, but along the line, if you overdo these things, it causes wound, some injuries on the tongue. But just make sure that it is not overcoated, that if you bring out your tongue, it is very white. And I don't know if these things, just be paying attention to your oral care. At some point, do like this, feel the air that's coming out from your mouth if it is fresh. Sometimes sit down and feel your tongue. Feel your tongue. You know that that whitey stuff makes your mouth heavy. It makes your mouth so heavy. So do you get me? When brushing, you don't skip your tongue. I've seen adults brush just their teeth and then they go put brush, they move without brushing their tongue. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Scrubbing your tongue is the major part of all these things. Do you get? Take care of that tongue. Scrub it like your life depends on it. Do you get? There's another thing I want to show you. Do you see this tooth powder? This tooth powder. It is what they said it is. This thing you might underrate it, see in the market, and then you move fast. If you can lay your hands on the original one, my sister, this will help a lot. If you have toothache, tooth decay, problem with your tooth, bad breath, this is what they said it is. When I was growing up, this is one of the things that helped me with my tooth decay. Even as an adult, I still use this. I use Colgate toothpaste, but then I use this in the evening. Sometimes I combine both of them and I use it. This, please, if you have been seeing these things, the only problem is that there are adulterated stuff everywhere. God will help us. But if you can lay your hands on the original one, this one is very active. Do you get? If you can substitute this to toothpaste, you can substitute this for toothpaste. You use this as your paste. It's a powder. If you have not seen it before, this is how it looks. This is a powder. You just dip your brush and then you brush your mouth. This has been helping life since 1999. I'm now the one recommending this. My mom gave me this when I was young. I used it, it worked. And I went back home and my mom was still using this. I used it, guys. Remember I said I'm still growing, my teeth are still growing. I used this to brush my teeth once, and then that pain that when your teeth is growing, it discomforts you, went off, went off with this. Your bad breath is gone. I have I have seen so many people who use this, even in my family, that this toothache is like all of us, we have it in our family, and then we use this when we have that problem, and it is gone. It is gonna except maybe you go back to your bad ways, you don't brush after bedtime and all of that. Maybe those tooth problem can come back. This at some point my mom had to go and remove her tooth when she had that toothache problem. But she regretted doing that, and she was like, I didn't she had known about this powder, all this problem of going to remove teeth, meeting dentists and all of that wouldn't have been there. Do you get me? So this tooth powder is a recommended, very very recommended thing you should own. Now I am sharing all these products just so you know that these are the essentials you need. You don't need to visit any dentist whatsoever. Do you get me? And then there's another thing I used to do when I was young. Charcoal and salt. If you can be doing this charcoal and salt every Saturday, it will also go a long way, especially with tooth stains and plaque and all of that. It will go a long way. It is one thing for your tooth to be browned, maybe based on the kind of drugs you took while you were a kid and all of that, than for it to be dirty. Do you get me? Now, another tip I want to give is when you're done brushing, use your tongue and go round like so. If you still feel some stains, then you have not done a good job. If you still feel some stains, if you still feel that your teeth is slippery when you're doing that, it is not stiff, it is slippery. You need to go back to the bedroom or whatever. You need to put that toothpaste again on that brush and brush that teeth so well. That is one tip that all of this will help. Now let me recap again. Tooth, oral care, oral hygiene, smelling nice is for everybody. Bad breath is not for anybody. It's for animals and maybe those that are not insane. Help us, let us know those who are insane and those who are not. Do not open your mouth. The next thing all of us, we are dying of heart attack. At least open your mouth and sound like a reasonable person. Do you get me? Hold on. Now during the day now, your mouth is closed, especially if you're working in a place you don't talk that much, your mouth is closed. Closing your mouth too can also cause bad breath. Do you get me? Closing your mouth too can also cause your breath to go bad. But if you have done all these things, do you get me? All these things rightly before you leave your house, your breath will not smell that funky. Sometimes it will not smell bad. But then I want to recommend gum. There's the one I use, mint gum inside the container. I run out of that, but this is the one I use. You don't need to even buy those mint gum sef. Buy this one. This I think is 300 naira. Every handbag that you have, even as a man, put it in your pocket, your wallet. If as time goes on during the day, just open this, pop it and chew it, still maintaining a fresh breath, my love. These things are not expensive. That's why I hate bad breath, like they are going to kill me. Bad breath throws me off balance, make me sick, give me headache and all, even give me difficulty in breathing. Imagine me now that thing is giving difficulty in breathing and I have a partner who is a custodian of bad breath. Do you want to kill me? Do you want to murder me? Do you understand? Please help us. These things are not really expensive. Help yourself, help us. Let's tackle this bad breath. Sometimes it can be a problem from from your system in out. You're not smelling this from whatever is going, like from your outer part. It is actually come, you've done your you've done your oral care, your floss, your brush, you've scrub your tongue and all of that, it's still smelling, it is coming inside. That is why, like I said, I always recommend clove tea. Yes, do not overdo this, because there are, everything that has an advantage has a disadvantage. But if you can incorporate this, please come and pause the video for me. Careful. So if you can incorporate clove tea into your morning tea, that's, many of you think tea are for old people. Please, tea are not for any old people. Tea are for even young people. You build that habit when you're old. Please incorporate clove tea into you can wake up in the morning and then you take clove tea. Not too much, not every day. Ginger tea too is also there. This helps with whatever problem you have, correcting it slowly over time. You heal from inside. If you do all this oral care, you take those tea rightly, clove tea, ginger tea, and sometimes even garlic. Swallow garlic every morning. Put garlic in your food. Do you get? Put garlic in your food, swallow food. Even as a woman, especially as a woman, you need, in short, everybody needs this garlic, even children. As I said, also helps toddler. Your toddler, those toddler that have tooth plaque, use this knife, pick out the tooth plaque from those children. This will help them grow healthy teeth, clean, nice, healthy teeth. It must not strictly be that your teeth must be very, very white. That's not it. Or flawless, out of no stain and all of that. Even me that's talking, I still have some flaws, but the goal is that you smell nice. It smells nice. It smells presentable. Do you get? You smell responsible. Bad breath is never for it's never for anybody. It's just for animal and sane people. Even some insane people, self, they still have good breath. Yes. So please, I beg in the name of God, if you notice that after all these things, you've done all these things, not a new thing to you, you've been doing it, but you see one way or the other, they complain of you having bad breath, or you yourself, you know that you have bad breath. Incorporate ginger tea, garlic tea, and also make it an habit to taking garlic. This garlic, you take it first thing in the morning. You drink water, you drink your tea first thing in the morning, and then you do all these things. You will not smell garlic throughout the day. You're not going to have that garlic smell. In short, myself, if I come close to you and you're smelling garlic, it's even more exciting than you smelling like bad breath. Do you understand me? Please help us, help ourselves. Know that I'm rooting for you. As a woman, please share this video to your friend, your partner. Help him. Do you get? Help him, speak to him. There's no man who loves you that will not listen to you, especially if you're not coming from a biased mind. You love him, you want the good for him. Speak to him about these things. Buy these things for him. They are inexpensive. I forgot to also, you saw, I believe you had seen this at the beginning of the video or at the thumbnail. This is a mouth spray. If you don't like gum, if you do not like chewing gum, right? You don't like chewing gum, maybe chewing gum makes you look like a goat. I understand. You can buy this, see, 1,800 naira, and it's been like 1 month I got this, because I love chewing gum, so I don't use this all the time. So if you stay, this habit is supposed to be something you do it unconsciously. Just sit down, do like this, or or perceive the air that is coming out of your mouth. If it is not pleasant, take this and then spray inside. 2 shots, that's it. That is it. Do you get? That is it, and you're okay. If you don't like chewing gum, buy this. If you're extra like me, you can have this and also have gum. If your man is a 9 to 5 worker, buy this, put it in his back as you're setting your man, your husband, whatever. As you're putting food inside bag for him to carry and go, put this, put gum, put every other thing. That'll make him make his breath fresh. I don't know if I'm making sense. But if I am making sense, one thing I would love is that you should do for me, if you're seeing this video on YouTube, please go buy a floss, or if you own a floss, take a picture and talk about it in the comment section. You post it and let's celebrate ourselves. But if you're seeing this video on Facebook, buy a floss, snap picture, post it and tag me, or post it on the comment section. Let's start from there and build this community of wellness. Now we have moved from bad breath, so we are going to be talking about another thing in series 3, in part 3. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like this video, comment and share to your loved one. I always love you. Bye girly girls.